How do you start implementing something new? How do you even begin to think about what it is that you want to add? Enrichment, spa therapy, Reiki, massage, dog training. What is it that you want to add into your daycare to increase a new revenue stream or to attract new clients? How do you go about figuring it all out? Those are great questions. Let me give you some answers. Figuring it all out can be overwhelming, which might be why you've never started it in the first place. I recently gave a speech at the Owners of Dog Daycare conference going over how to determine what to implement and how to implement it. It's the who, what, when, where, why, potentially, and the how much. How much is always that key factor when you're going to implement something new. We always start out with, do you know your numbers? Do you know what your cost is per square foot, and all of those things? But next, you got to break it down. Who is going to do the initial work? Do you need to build something out? Do you need to hire a builder? Is it a maintenance man? Who is going to do the actual task of whatever it is you're looking to create? So let's say it is a dog training program. Who is actually going to train the dogs? Where? Where are you going to find the space? Do you need to retrofit anything? Find a curtain to put up in the grooming room. When are you going to do this? What's your build out plan? Is it going to take you a month or two to build out what used to be a storage room, frame it up, add some things to it? Do you need to buy any kennels? Really thinking of all of these things and what can you do today, get some revenue going, and then build it out even farther in the future. That's what I did with my training program. And then how are you going to actually implement this? So what's the timeline look like? So when you're doing dog training, as an example, for me, it was, how am I going to do this when I might get one dog? I'm not going to hire in somebody. I'm not going to take somebody out of daycare. So how can you implement it? What's your plan A, plan B, and plan C if it really takes off? Because if you're taking a handler out of daycare to do something else, you still need to backfill that handler into your daycare area. So these are the things that I kind of do. You can always do all those fancy words like the SWOT analysis or do scoping. I just do the who, what, when, where. Why are you doing this? Is it aligning with the type of business that you want to be running? So if you are boutique-y, maybe training isn't what you want to offer, but spa services are. So does whatever it is you want to implement really align with what your core focus is of your business? Because remember, you can't be everything to everybody. That 80-20 rule should apply in these situations. And then how much is it going to cost you? Can you finance it up front? Can you build it and grow it on a budget? Or do you need to take out a loan or borrow against your credit card incomings with PayPal or Stripe or what have you? Those are all questions that you have to answer when you're determining it. If you'd like my presentation, send us an email or comment below presentation and we'll get that sent out to you to help the juices flowing and hopefully help you implement something new.